Hey everyone, it's Patty from PS Paper Crafts, and I decided I would go online and do a Facebook Live and show you the new paper pumpkin that just came. I just got it and it's really super cute. If you're not familiar with paper pumpkin, it's a subscription that you can get from Stampin' Up, and it has a kit that has everything in it that you need to make a project. Usually it's cards, but I'm going to turn you down and show you how to make it and what comes with it and everything. So just bear with me while I flip the camera. So let's see, adjust it, and hopefully this is all good for you. So anyway, this is Paper Pumpkin. It's a Stampin' Up product, and you can subscribe to it. You can get it monthly in pay. You can buy a prepaid subscription. You get an ink spot, which has each month it's a different color. This is basic gray, and this month we got an extra stamp set. So there's a stamp set that actually comes to make this project, and then there's another one. This is the first time they've done this. It's their 7-year anniversary, so it's pretty cool. It's got all these great boots and stuff. These are the projects that you can make with the extra stamp set, or whatever you want. So it's pretty cool, and when you open it up in this pretty tissue paper, you get the kit with everything in it that you need to make this project. If you subscribe to this the first time, you'll get a stamp block that you can attach your stamp to. So if you just open this up, it has the instructions, it has all the pieces, everything you need. Hey Katie, hey Francis. I'm trying to see this while I'm doing this. I'm not a Facebook Live kind of person, so just bear with me. So get all this out. So these are the cards that you'll make. You make 4 of these, 4 of these, and 4 of these, and it has all the supplies for it. So let's get the pieces out, and I'll just make one of each card so that we're not here all day. So you get the card bases, which are already colored, 4 of those, and you get these, and these are pretty cool. The umbrellas and the boots and all that good stuff. Perfect for this season here, spring. Isn't that pretty? And then you get, let's see, these are the punch out the boots, and there's a little bunny rabbit and some pretty flowers, and these are the tags that you can use to actually stamp your sentiment. And then you get envelopes for each of the cards. Some have the green stripe and yellow and the orange. So you have everything that you need in this kit to make it. You also get some twine. Hey Vicky, how you doing? You get some glue dots and these cute little raindrops. I don't know if you can see them. There's little drops and little circles, and then this great twine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the instructions, and I usually go by the picture. And we'll just make the cards one at a time. So we're going to do this first one is going to be the boots. So I'll just fold this card down. It has it already scored for you. And it looks like, let me just open it up and see, but it looks like we're going to stamp some texture on the card base. Which one is this one? This is, let's see. It's the boots one, but I'm not seeing it. Well, we'll just go with it. So it looks like we're going to stamp some of this texture. So as I said, there's 2 stamp sets. This is the extra one. It has a house and a basket of flowers, a bunny rabbit, some boots. It's really cool. But this is the one we're going to use. And it looks like we're going to stamp some of this puddle down here. And then we're going to stamp some raindrops around. So let's do the puddle. And I have my own ink blocks, or stamp blocks. So I'm going to just put it on a block here. And then we're going to open up the basic gray. Let me get my scissor. And we'll just cut this along the ridge here to open it up. Okay. And if you have your own stamp pads, you can use them. So we're just going to ink this up and stamp it right on the card. And it looks like we're going to just stamp it around the bottom, around the boots, and I'm going to stamp it going off the paper, stamp it a couple of times to get it different shades. And it's nice to just do multiple stamps without re-inking it so that you can get some different texture there. Okay, and then we want to stamp some raindrops. So there's another stamp for that. And we'll just take that and put it on this little ink block and just stamp these around. Now I stamped another project and I was told I stamped my raindrops upside down, so I want to make sure that I stamp them the right way. And this, again, we're going to just stamp it a couple of times and just get some nice rain falling here. So I hope everybody's finding some things to do during this lockdown. It's a hard thing that we're all going through, but I think if we all hang in there, we'll get through it. Nobody panic. Isn't that pretty? So then we can, let's see, what else do we do? We're going to put some twine around it. So let me get the twine out. And actually on here you actually have a little ruler, which is nice to help figure this out. And actually here it is. So it's saying we need 11 inches of twine. So we'll just go, there's 9 inches. And then we'll do 2 more inches. And we're just going to wrap this around the base of the card. And actually that's the wrong card. I'm getting confused here. We'll just wrap it around once. I didn't make it long enough. So I'm going to do it the way I would do it. And I'm just going to wrap it around, give myself a tail. So I've not seen this done yet, so just bear with me, folks. Usually I play with things before I do them on video. So I'm going to just cut that and forget measuring, right? And let's see, we'll put it up here and we'll just tie a bow over here. Okay. Tying a bow on video. What could be more fun than that? Alright. I'm going to actually get my ribbon scissors. They cut a little bit better when you're doing twine or ribbon or whatever. I'm just going to cut the edges, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, what next? Next I'm going to do my sentiment. So that's on a piece of glue. So they give you these nice little labels to stamp on. So we'll do that, and it's, you are capable of amazing things. We all need to hear that these days, right? So that's a neat card to send somebody. So I'm just going to take my ink spot and just ink this up. I'm trying not to pound too hard and shake it. And sometimes I like to just stamp it on my scrap paper to make sure that it's dark and inked up well. So let's do that. So what's everybody doing anyway? People working from home, crafting. I mean, it's great when you're a crafter. You've got plenty to do. I have plenty of supplies, so I could be making cards forever here. Hi Linda, thanks for joining. So this is the new paper pumpkin that just came out, and it's really cute. And then we're going to get the boots. So let me just close this up. And you get 4 sheets of these punch outs, which is cool. So you can make 4 of each of these cards, and then usually get some extra pieces too. So let's get this going. And there's actually these little punch outs here. Okay. And they go right over. And then we could put the sentiment on. So I'm going to use the dimensionals. I have a ton of dimensionals, so I'm going to just use my own. And I'll just put these back. And what the dimensionals do is they just, they have double-sided stick and they lift it up a little bit. So it's nice. It just gives it a neater look. So this morning my daughter and I put together an IKEA desk, which is what I'm using right now. My desk was very tiny and small, and this one actually you can manually raise it and lower it, so it's pretty cool. But it's always a little bit difficult to put together things from IKEA. The instructions are just pictures. So sometimes I feel like when you're doing paper pumpkin, it's like following IKEA instructions. But it all turns out good. You have all the right pieces and everything you need, so it's pretty cool. And I'm very happy with it. It's much bigger and gives me a lot more room. Hi Sandra, thanks for joining. So I'm going to put the green right over the green boots that were there, so it helps you line it up. Isn't that cute? I love it. And then we're going to put the sentiment down, and I'm just going to put this down with, I use liquid glue. You can use the glue dots, but I like using the liquid glue. So if you have some of the supplies, you can use your own and not use what's in the kit. But if you don't have them, it's nice to have everything you need in the kit. So I'm following the picture, and it looks like it goes right up to the edge of the orange boot. You are capable of amazing things. And then I believe they added some of these little drops, which I think I'll add later. Just pull them off and add them. But isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, on to card number 2. So this one, we're going to do this card. So this one goes with those kind of pink envelopes, or orangey, and then this one has the green envelopes. And again, you get 4 of them. And it looks like a cloudy day with some grass, and we're going to put some boots and flowers, and no matter the weather, we're in this together. How perfect is that for right now? I mean, that's where we are, everyone. The weather is a little crazy, and it's not weather. Usually it's a weather-related thing. I live in Florida, and we're always worried about hurricanes and things like that. And this is a little bit different. Not weather-related, but definitely, definitely something that we're all dealing with around the globe. So we need to really be sending cards and cheering people up. I mean, who wouldn't love to receive a card while they're, you know, at home, maybe alone. A lot of people don't have family around, so to open up the mailbox and get this nice card, I think would be awesome. So I'm going to just ink this up. This is a cloud, and we're going to just put some clouds here and there. I'm going to close this up so it can go off the page here. So we'll just put some clouds. I'm going to stamp it, and I'm going to lift it, and I'm going to stamp it again, and then I'll ink it. I really should get out my big ink pad. I think it would be easier. I think I'm going to do that. Basic gray. I'll be right back. There we go. I have a basic gray. This way I don't have to deal with that little guy. It's good if you don't have it and you need it for the project, but I like to use what I have if I can. So I'm just going to put these clouds around, and then I'm going to put these smaller clouds. So it's a stormy day. Hey Susie, how are you? I guess you're not cruising these days. Alright, and let me just get the end of this one. There we go. So then let's put this away. We don't want anything to fall on the ink pad. Hi Jean, how are you? Thank you. And let's get the boots. So there's a pair of boots here, and then there's some flowers and a bunny rabbit and hearts. So all these pieces just pop right out, and then you could just add them with dimensionals or glue or whatever you want. So we need one heart. So this is the picture. Oh, I'm on the wrong picture. The bunny rabbit's in the next picture. Okay, so we need boots and flowers on this one. And then we also need the sentiment is in the circle. I keep skipping around to the wrong cards. Okay, I've got a little pile of stuff over here. So, let's see. We're going to tie some twine around the boots and stamp the sentiment and add the flowers. So let's get the sentiment going. And this one, let me pull this off. And you can reuse these over and over and over again, which is really nice. So once I keep all my paper pumpkin sentiments, and I use them for lots of projects. It's really nice. I just have them in a basket and I go to them quite a bit. So once you have the stamp set, I mean, that's almost worth it, just getting the stamp set. So I'm just going to make sure this is inked up well. There we go. And then we'll just put this right in the center. Okay. And then we're going to close this up again. The worst thing is if you make a project and then your ink pad falls or something falls on it. So you really want to make sure that you keep it closed. So we want to have this and the boots. I guess the boots kind of go over it. And then the flowers. Cool. So I'm going to put this down with the glue, and then I'm going to pop up the boots and the flowers, and we have to put some twine on the boots as well. So let's put this down, kind of get an idea of where we want to put it. Hope you guys can see all this. Okay. Okay, and then let's get some twine, and it looks like they did it double, so I'm just going to wing it here. Hey Phil, how are you? Good to see some New York people online. Okay, so we're just going to wrap this around and tie it. And we'll tie it over here, a little bow. Hopefully we can get this bow through. As I said, tying a bow on camera, not one of my favorite things. Okay, and we're just going to cut the ends. And this end is kind of through it. Let's just straighten this out a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of the boot and the flowers, and we'll have 2 of our cards done and 1 left. And then I'll make the rest of them off camera. You don't need to see that, but they're the same steps, and you'll have 4, 8, 12 cards. And you could send them off, let people know you're thinking of them. I mean, this is really great. No matter the weather, we're in it together. I love it. Then we'll get the flower, and we'll do this also. Hope everything is in camera here. My phone is up on a stand, so I can't see everything so well. So tell me what you guys are doing on these days at home. cleaning, crafting, cooking, or working. Glad I'm not working anymore. So let's see, we'll put that right there. Okay, so 2 cards down. 1, 2. I think they're cute. And then the last card, let's see, that is this one. And again, I'm going to just go by this. This is this one. It looks like we put some, I don't even know what you'd call it, just some texture down here. And this one has the boots and the bunny rabbit. So I already have a bunny rabbit out. Let me just get it. Here's the bunny rabbit. And these are the other boots. And we need a heart. So see how easy these are? And they're really just so cute, I think. So, and then we're going to do Let Love Grow. And that is on one of these. So let's stamp that first. So let me get that out of the little stamped kit here. And I'll put it on a block. And then we can ink that up, and then we'll ink up some of that other kind of, it's almost like a grungy look. And then this one also looks like it has some of the raindrops. And we'll put them on, see how they look. Okay. Let Love Grow. So now that it's spring, all the flowers are starting to bloom. Hey Kathy, how are you? And Judy, nice of you guys to join. Let's see, we need to put twine. Where is the twine going? Let me see. I can't go around the card. Looks like it's just behind it. I'm going to leave this twine off. Seems like it's in a strange place. So let's get this kind of grunge look going, and that's this stamp. And we'll just stamp that in the basic gray as well. And we'll put some of these raindrops on. The epoxy ones, those look cute. So I'm just going to put this around. Again, I'm going to stamp it off, just to give it a kind of a I don't know, like a muddy kind of puddly thing. So let's close this up, and we'll do the Let Your Love Grow. We're going to pop that up with dimensionals, and get these going. And you can make whatever kind of cards you want. I mean, they give you all these supplies, and then you can, you know, people do what they call alternative cards or projects, scrapbook pages, things like that. So, you know, you could do whatever you want. It's really up to you. So I'm going to put this piece on, I think, flat, and then pop up the bunny and the heart. So we'll use our liquid glue. Oops, there's an inside. Let's take that out. And we'll do the liquid glue. And put that down right on top of here. And again, you could switch out the sentiments if you wanted to do a thinking of you or something like that. You could put whatever kind of sentiments you want. So we'll put some dimensionals on this little bunny rabbit. And I also have mini dimensionals, so I'm going to put them on the ears. So these are just little baby ones. And I'll put one on the little front paw here. Okay, and then we just take the backs off. And we could put the bunny rabbit right in front of the boots. Isn't that cute? Good for Easter. And then we need a little heart. And I'm going to just put this down with the glue. So there we have it. We have 3 cards done. And I don't know how long I've been on. Less than an hour. So let me put my cap here. So this is the 1 card. And then we made this card. So let love grow. And then you are capable of amazing things. And then this one, no matter the weather, we're in this together. Again, perfect for what's going on right now. Send this off to someone. And you can make 4 of each of these cards. And you have these pretty striped envelopes that go with each card. So you get plenty in the kit, and then again you get this extra stamp set that you can use to make your own cards with. It's really cute. So anyway, thanks a lot for joining. If anybody's interested in subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, let me know. You can subscribe each month and get a whole kit. You get this nice orange box in the mail, filled with everything you need to make a project. Usually they're cards, but sometimes there's kind of kid things. You could buy a 3-month subscription, a 6-month, a year, whatever you want to do. So I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so these are the products I demonstrate. You can visit me at pspapercrafts.com, and I have a blog there, and I have YouTube videos and things like that. So anyway, thanks for joining, and take care. Bye.